Gautama Buddha often reminded his disciples about the profound impact of our words. He likened the tongue which we use to speak to the sharpest blade in the world. According to him, the most dangerous weapon we possess is not a sword or any physical tool, but rather the words we speak. While words may not inflict physical harm, they have the power to deeply wound someone emotionally. Our words can serve as a source of great strength, but they can also become a weakness if we do not know when, where, and how to use them. Speaking wisely and with kindness at the right moments can pave the way to success. However, if spoken recklessly or at the wrong times, words can complicate our lives significantly. Today, my friends, I want to share a powerful story that emphasizes the importance of silence and how mastering it can transform your life. Silence, as you will soon see, is not a sign of weakness but rather a source of immense inner strength. Once upon a time in ancient India, there was a renowned Buddhist monk who chose to live deep within the tranquil forests, far removed from the hustle and bustle of society. He was a man of deep meditation and contemplation, known across the land for his wisdom and serenity. One day, a troubled king sought him out, desperate for peace. The king approached the monk and confessed, "Respected monk, despite having everything a man could dream of, wealth, fame, and luxury, I am plagued with restlessness. My mind is never at peace, and I feel constantly tired and frustrated. Please, monk, help me find a way to calm this turmoil within." The monk, observing the king's distress, replied gently, "You already hold the answer to your unrest within you, but you have not yet discovered it. I propose we conduct an experiment. Would you be willing to participate in this experiment? If you do, I assure you that by the end, all your worries and anxieties will vanish." The king, though puzzled, agreed. "I am willing to do whatever it takes to find peace," he said, his voice heavy with desperation. The monk then spoke calmly, "For the next 15 days, you will stay here in my monastery. During this time, you will live as a common person. No luxuries, no special treatment. Above all, you must remain silent, speaking as little as possible." The king, eager for a solution, agreed to the terms. On the first day, however, he found his mind even more restless than before. His thoughts raced uncontrollably, and he struggled with the simplicity of monastery life. He was used to grand surroundings and endless chatter, but now he found himself in total silence. The urge to speak was overwhelming, yet he resisted. As night fell, something unexpected happened. A sense of calm began to wash over him. The restlessness that had plagued him slowly started to subside, leaving him puzzled but intrigued. By the second day, the king found himself appreciating the stillness around him. He observed the delicate beauty of nature, the flowers, the trees, the birds in flight. For the first time in his life, he truly noticed the world around him without distraction. As the days passed, the king's inner turmoil began to fade. By the 10th day, his mind, once filled with chaos and noise, had grown quiet. On the 12th day, something remarkable happened. He found himself slipping into a deep state of meditation. His eyes closed naturally, and his mind became completely free from worry. For the first time in years, the king experienced profound inner peace. On the 15th day, after emerging from meditation, he approached the monk and said, "Respected monk, I have found the answer. I now understand why my mind was so troubled." The monk, curious to hear the king's insight, asked, "Please share with me what you have discovered." The king replied, "I realized that I used to talk far too much, and much of my energy was spent thinking negatively about others. My excessive talking and negative thoughts disturbed my mind and drained my energy. This caused me to be inefficient in my duties, leading to failure after failure, which in turn made me even more unhappy and frustrated. But after these 15 days of silence, I feel as though I have been reborn. I now understand that I was living my life in the wrong way before. The king continued. Another important realization I had is that meditation cannot be forced. Comes naturally when the mind is ready. Over these past days, I didn't have to try to meditate. It just happened. I also now understand that it's not just me who talks excessively. Many people do. Even today, people use their words carelessly, hurting others and creating problems in their lives. Silence has taught me how powerful it is to speak less. The Buddhist monk smiled and nodded, acknowledging the king's profound insight. Indeed, the monk replied, many people in the world suffer because they have not learned the power of silence. The monk then shared a story with the king. Once, a student asked Gautama Buddha why he was silent so often. Buddha responded, I remain silent to look deeply within myself. Silence is the first step to truly knowing oneself. Without silence, self-discovery is impossible. Buddha taught that by mastering silence, we can reduce nearly 90% of the problems in our lives. Most of our talking is unnecessary and often harmful. If people were quieter, there would be fewer arguments, less conflict, and more peace in the world. The monk continued, if we observe carefully, we realize that silence is not just about holding our tongues. It's about calming the mind, inviting peace into our hearts, and allowing our inner wisdom to emerge. A person who understands the value of silence can find peace even in the busiest of places. Being alone in silence is like experiencing heaven, while the company of others can sometimes feel overwhelming. To start, one must learn to be at peace within themselves before seeking peace in the outside world. Embracing silence opens up the flow of inner energy, allowing thoughts to settle and tranquility to take root. Each morning, if you wake up feeling disturbed or unsettled, the best thing to do is close your eyes and reconnect with your inner self. The stillness you'll find there is the true origin of your life. No one else can bring you this peace. It's something that comes from within. The more you practice this, the more you'll realize that you are the ultimate ruler of your inner world. It's within this inner world that life begins, and it is here where true happiness resides. When you take this inward journey, you not only discover life, but also come face to face with the deeper realities of existence, including death. This inner journey is much like witnessing the sun rise and set. Life goes through cycles of highs and lows, yet every time you emerge from within, you feel renewed and refreshed, as if you've bathed in the cool waters of tranquility. Just like a refreshing bath cleanses the body, silence cleanses the mind and soul. When someone takes the time to be quiet and reflect on their thoughts, they often find themselves more at peace, happier, and more connected to their true self. Silence becomes a gateway to clarity, offering solutions to problems that once seemed overwhelming. When you truly connect with your inner self, you will find that speaking no longer disturbs your peace. Instead, there is a constant sense of calm inside you. You can talk, but the inner silence remains unbroken. When you use words in this state, they become harmonious like a beautiful melody, and have a deep impact on those who hear them. Your words will resonate with a unique quality that touches others. By maintaining this inner silence, you tap into a deep reservoir of strength, freeing yourself from the pressures and expectations of society. You'll also discover a profound joy in life, similar to the joy felt by those who follow their dreams with passion and purpose. Your face will glow with a new brightness, and your eyes will shine with a unique light, reflecting the peace that you carry within. By embracing the stillness, you will find yourself diving into an ocean of boundless tranquility. Friends, you may have already noticed that excessive talking doesn't bring peace to the mind. On the contrary, it often leads to distraction, making it harder to control our thoughts and focus on what truly matters. People who talk too much struggle to concentrate on a single task, and this lack of focus prevents them from giving their full attention to their goals. As a result, they often miss out on life's deeper meanings and fail to achieve their true desires. Success, too, becomes more elusive for those who cannot quiet their minds. Moreover, excessive talkers are often ridiculed by others, while those who speak less and choose their words carefully earn the respect and trust of those around them. In this way, silence becomes a tool for personal growth and success. True intelligence lies in knowing when, where, and what to say. Those who master this art find success in various aspects of life. A person who speaks less often becomes the center of attention when they do speak because their words carry weight. They tend to succeed in their endeavors, as they approach conversations with thoughtfulness and purpose. In contrast, individuals who talk excessively, often without thinking, may find themselves entangled in dishonesty or negativity. This not only harms their relationships but can also damage their reputations. People who are overly talkative often spread negative energy, which pushes others away. Those close to them may distance themselves, seeking to avoid the constant flow of unnecessary words. In many ancient texts from different cultures, power of words is discussed, emphasizing how they reflect our beliefs and values. By practicing silence, we cultivate patience, which in turn makes us more aware and present in each moment. Through this awareness, we gain deeper insights into ourselves and the world around us. Meditation plays a crucial role in this process of self-discovery. It helps us dive deeper into our own minds, bringing clarity and understanding. So, my friends, I encourage you to spend at least 20 minutes each day in solitude, embracing the silence and allowing your mind to rest. This simple practice can bring a world of positive change to your life. By dedicating this time to stillness, you will find yourself becoming more centered, calm, and focused. You will begin to notice a shift in how you approach challenges and interact with others. As we come to the end of this journey, I want to invite you to join our growing community of seekers at Inspire Zen. If this story has inspired you or touched your heart in any way, please show your support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and leaving a comment with your thoughts or any Zen stories you'd like to hear next. Your engagement helps us continue creating content that spreads wisdom, tranquility, and inspiration. And for more moments of peace and motivation, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your presence and support are what keep us going on this path of wisdom and enlightenment. Together, we can continue to share these meaningful teachings and help more people find the calm within. The journey to inner peace is a lifelong practice, and each step brings us closer to understanding ourselves and the world in a deeper, more profound way. Thank you for walking this path with us today. Remember, the power of silence and self-reflection can change your life, just as it did for the king in our story. By embracing quiet moments and connecting with your inner self, you unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment, purpose, and joy. Until next time, continue to seek wisdom and live a life of balance, harmony, and peace.